Alright, so what's good with y'all, man? This is JVK Base. We're back with another video. So I have a very special video. You guys see we have AEW Fight Forever on the left side. Then on the right side, we have one of the most underrated WWE games ever made. And this is actually my gameplay for when I played Day of Reckoning. So the reason why I had this game right beside AEW Fight Forever, because AEW Fight Forever shares a lot of the same characteristics as WWE Day of Reckoning. As you guys look, the camera angle is almost the same. The ramp placement's the same. The crowd is almost the same. The little momentum meter. So in Day of Reckoning, when you did your moves, it's cause you guys see like how Randy Orton just got his signature or his finisher just now. Like AEW literally has that same feature. When you get your signature, then you gotta do what's on to get your finisher. They literally got the same thing, you know. And plus, I think this game was actually made by THQ. Actually, let me look at it. Yeah, see, the creators was Hughes. This game actually came out in 2004, and it was one of the few GameCube WWE games. WrestleMania 19, WrestleMania 18. I think Crush Hour was also on the GameCube. Then the last WWE game was WWE Day of Reckoning #2. But these games literally have a lot of similarities. If I had Nintendo 64, I'll put No Mercy up here. Because No Mercy is also in that same category. Because the engine, you can tell when a game is made by THQ and Hughes. Because 2K got a whole different system on their game. But these two games are made by the same developers, Hughes/THQ. And also too, like the color shading is almost the same a little bit. Like the camera cuts are a little bit the same. When you hit the finishers on the game, it's really impactful. The reverses is also the same. If you guys don't believe, you guys can pause the video and play it slow, because this game literally has the same physics as AEW Fight Forever, which is why I actually love AEW Fight Forever, because it really gives you nostalgic to the previous. Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth, No Mercy, Day of Reckoning. Now, I think the only thing in AEW you can't do that DOR had that was way ahead of the time, you could break moves, you can interrupt moves. Now on 2K you can interrupt moves. I think on TNA Impact you can also interrupt moves, but in AEW Fight Forever you can't break up any moves, because once you get hit with a move, you just gotta get hit with it. But this is what I'm talking about, right? You guys see that I got my special on Day of Reckoning. Like, you see like how the animation is like very impactful, just like on AEW Fight Forever. You know, like this like. And then one thing about this game, DR didn't have no update, because GameCube didn't even have online. The only consoles that only had online was PlayStation 2 or Xbox, but it really wasn't nothing because it was really limited. But AEW is gonna have updates on the game, so we're gonna get fresh content every few couple months or whatever. They finna add this battle royale to the game. But this game does share a lot of features. Like, I also think in their regular you can have over 5 different finishers. Like in AEW Fight Forever, you can also have like 2 or more finishers, because in WWE 2K23 you're going to get 2 finishers, 2 signatures. They need to allow us to have more finishers and signatures. And one thing about this game, you can have different attires. I think you can have like 3 different attires or 4. I'm not for sure. But look at that. You guys see how I just did the rolling cutter, the crossroads just now. You guys see me do a power bomb. You guys saw me do a future five. I did a crossroads just now. That's one thing about this game. Day of Reckoning was ahead of its time. For a game that came out in 2004, it had a lot of engines that was buried in WWE 2K23. And the models also look the same, just like the AEW Fight Forever. Now you gotta understand, AEW Fight Forever is a newer game, so of course it's gonna look a lot more clear, a lot more fresh, a lot more like fixed and everything, you know, like innovated, because the game literally came out this year. And look, I just did a 450 splash. You see, like you can have literally so many moves on your wrestler, and also the moves actually looks just like it, because you know Ukes has that engine, like they got like the Unreal Engine and stuff. That's why it moves like that. You could do certain counters, reversals, and everything. But yeah, man, like I just decided to say, you know what? I've been wanting to make this video. Let's go ahead and compare AEW and Day of Reckoning side by side. Because when I was put, I said, bro, this game reminds me. I even told my brother, I said, bro, this game reminds me of No Mercy. Here Comes the Pain, Day of Reckoning. He said he's never played Day of Reckoning. He said he never played. I said, bro, you need to try Day of Reckoning. Day of Reckoning is one of the most underrated wrestling games ever. So yeah, man, that's pretty much what I'm showing. And then in this next clip right here, I don't know if this match I did there, Reckoning was a tornado tag or a fatal 4-way. But as you guys look right now, you guys can literally see the comparison. Like it's blatantly, literally right there. You see Ric Flair got his finisher. You see Kenny Omega's right there, John Moxley, like it's so crazy how they literally brought a game like this back to life, but with AEW roster. Now, once we get this updates, it's gonna be a lot of different things are gonna implement in AEW Fight Forever. See, you see what Shawn Michaels just did? He slammed Triple H on me, and that broke the pin up. See, Games was so far, like Games was really ahead of his time. Oh my God, he about to hit that sweet chin music. Now look at that. I did my finisher just now. He did the sweet chin music, and look at the impact. I almost got off track on that video, but the impact of the finishers is just like AEW Fight Forever. I don't know why, like in WWE 2K, when they do the moves don't look like they even hurt. And then they get up so fast from the moves. One thing about Day of Reckoning and AEW, if you getting your ass whooped and your momentum meter drops, there comes a pedigree. If your momentum meter drops, you're gonna feel it. You're not gonna get up instantly, because like at WWE, you can get hit with a finisher and a signature and still get back up like nothing happens. Like they need to fix that where they make the wrestlers pop up way too quickly. Because like realistically, when you're doing pro wrestling, you have to sell the move. You have to make the move like it hurts for real. But for some reason, 2K doesn't think it hurts. But this camera angle literally looks just like AEW Fight Forever. Like it's crazy how video games have really overcame and really like expanded. But it's crazy how a lot of games are way before its time. But most video games just take features from old video games and implement them. I don't know why that games take out certain features. Like I'm gonna go off topic about these games, but I remember when they had to create a finisher. That was something different, because we ain't never had no creative finisher ever. I think it was first introduced to SmackDown versus Raw '09, the one that had Shawn Michaels and Triple H on the cover. Hopefully they can bring that back to WWE 2K24. And then once like AEW drops all these updates, I know they're dropping like a New Japan, a Ring of Honor update. They might put some TNA wrestlers. Obviously gonna have more moves. I hope they put a community creations, because they're a record. They have no community creations, because that's 2004. Like community creation didn't come out to like